Alright, here it is. Our first game of the finals. Finally, this whole weekend leading up to this, our final top 8 players. We have Anti-Mage, Galford, Liu, Oxygen Gaming's Boyo, Oxygen Gaming's Revenge. I wish I knew what that team was. I'm assuming something Brazil. I believe that's a Brazilian team. Drodo, Benny, and Alucard. So multiple regions being represented here. We got Vietnam, Peru, Mexico, Canada, Uruguay for Liu, and I'm not familiar with Galford's flag. I sincerely apologize. But once again, we saw Boyo just high roll his brains off in the last game, and round 2 Heaven Bomber. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. Maybe Boyo did some kind of a ritual to pray to the RNGs or the RNG gods. I don't know what he did, but man, Boyo is off to some high roll starts lately. Oh my god, it's Boyo's birthday today. He's getting some really good luck. But hey, it's not just how well you roll early, it's how you transition into it. So you got to make sure you have a plan in mind, because these players, they are all phenomenal players, some of the best players in the entire world, especially when it comes to competitive auto chess. So I expect nothing but top tier gameplay. So let's see how it is. Alright, and Alucard starting with a 2-star of himself with a 2-star Tusk and some Cave Clan action. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of in-game championships boards or chess boards here. So a lot of these guys, very dominant players in their region, winning multiple championships and in the in-game championships. So pretty sweet to see. And no one's late to the party. You're making it just in time for the finals. This is our first game of the finals here. It's going to be a best of 3. $150 on the line for top 4, and it looks like Galford's flag is from Bolivia, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so Bolivia also being represented here. Alright, so this early game is just so important. Who is gonna set the tone for this game? Is it gonna be Boyo? Is it gonna be Anti-Mage? Is it gonna be one of these other players in this lobby? We'll have to find out. We have Alucard going up against Anti-Mage with a sniper double shining, but it looks like this 2-star Tusk is going to get it for this first engagement here. And let me get a little drink of water before we get too deep into this cast in here. I can't lose my voice in the middle of it. 1 second, boys.
Hunter or hunted, your choice.
Alright, here we have Alucard putting in 3 warriors. Oh, never mind, not 3 warriors, just putting in Cave Clan for now. So looking to maintain this. Will we get a winner today? Yup, this is it. We're gonna have a full winner for the $150 prize pool. Well, technically 4 winners, but there is gonna be a grand championship, or grand champion, I mean. But how's it going, everyone coming into chat? I'm not going to be able to keep up with every single message in chat like I tried to do. We're going to be focusing on really commentating this game, really diving deep into the minds of these players throughout this game. So if I miss your message, I sincerely apologize, but I'll try to bring you guys the best tournament I've ever done. So here we go. Alright, even with the Tusk 2-star, just not good enough. Actually, wait, the Porcupet's surviving. Never mind, Alucard hanging in there. And of course, let's jump back over with Boyo here, who did get that early Heaven Bomber and really likes to favor that Mealstorm. Okay, so this is the second game we've seen Boyo with the early Mealstorm on the Bomber. So a lot of people like to use Pole Staff, even a Magica Crystal on that. But maybe you don't see a mana item, but still get to utilize mana efficient items, I guess, or like helping, or items that help you cast a little bit faster. So let's see, we have Boyo versus Alucard. Oh man, is Boyo, is this gonna be the game where Boyo 100% again, or is Alucard just gonna stop that streak early? Let's see, this Heaven Bomber has to be stopped, but it's gonna get to cast one last time. Man, maybe it's Alucard's tempo game from the beginning. Yeah, it looks like Boyo's not gonna get off to a strong start this time. This one is in Alucard's favor. Alright, let's see what some other players are thinking. So right out of the gate, we have Drodo and Galford with the open fort. Galford is using Priest to open fort, and Drodo just full on opening. We did see Drodo in the semifinals go open fort into a good comeback build. So maybe Drodo can pull it off again. Clearly he's very comfortable with the open fort strategy. Already at 20 gold, so very good start if you are going for that lost streak. Alright, but no need to... Oh, never mind. I thought we were gonna have 3 players opening, but this is just Divinity for revenge. I was gonna say 3 players opening in our finals? That would be insane. You guys... Oh my god. That would be too much, man. But who should we jump over to? I guess let's just keep an eye on Alucard. Who takes him down here? And I did see a couple people in the chat vote for Alucard, so we'll get to see who was right that was gonna win this game. So double sniper on the bench here. Alucard does go to level 6 on round 8, looking to maintain that 100% streak, and just throwing in warriors with some more cave clan units. Just really relying on this early game Tusk, utilizing all these items, not combining the Oblivion yet, just kind of keeping his options open, whether it's leaving this hammer open for a Python, or leaving this this wooden club for a Cleave or a Frantic. So just kind of still utilizing the items, but not committing here. Alright, the Tusk does take down that Skybreaker, but wow, Benny actually has a couple upgrades here. He had a Skybreaker 2, Heaven Bomber 2, and a Whisper Seer 2-star. But the synergies from Alucard just a little bit too strong. That Cave Clan health bonus really helping everyone stay alive here. And the Tusk, this is a buff Tusk actually. They buffed the damage on it, so maybe early game Tusk is pretty pog. Alright, so how can Alucard keep this streak going into round 10? Okay, he opts to throw in Hunter now, so just 3 warrior, 3 hunter, still maintaining the Cave Clan. Is he gonna keep all the items on the Tusk? Looks like it is. Trades out warrior for more hunters actually, and just deletes the red axe just to hit the eco. Oh, and didn't even have to worry about it. It ends up facing off Drodo, who is on a lost streak here. Oh, and I actually may have called it. There was actually 3 loose streakers this lobby. So that's the tricky part when you put so many high level players in the lobby. A lot of these top players love the open fort strategy just because it's so strong in the right hands. If you have good APM, if you have good knowledge of the game, open fort is just so good. But now we have 3 players opening right now. Obviously not right now since it's creep round, but it's really gonna mess up some of these lost streaks moving forward here. Yeah, I think even Galford just lost his streak here. Oh, and we haven't actually checked on Anti-Mage in a while. Let's look what he's working with. Has a 2-star Shiny right now, and a Warped Sage, and 2-star Soulbreaker. Oh, and a 2-star Wind Ranger. Wait a second. Wow, Anti-Mage pretty upgraded right now. A lot of high cost upgrades. The Wind Ranger this early is pretty valued. Is this potential for a Feathered Hunter build coming out for Anti-Mage? Alright, we'll keep an eye on Anti-Mage here, see if he does go up against Alucard. I mean, the items are on these 2-stars here. The front line is a little bit lackluster, kind of just making do with the Soulbreaker as a frontliner right now. But the back line is looking very solid. 1 away from this Dwarf Sniper. Never mind, throws in 6 Hunter round 11. Look at that. Just sacrificing the Soulbreaker, even though it was a 2-star. A very good 2-star at that. He just doesn't care, just valuing that 6 Hunter buff round 11. But going up against Boyo here, the Wind Ranger does get to cast. It's all the Hunters versus this Whisper Seer, and the 600 buff looking oh so good. So really strong plays coming out for Anti-Mage, just really trying to establish the tempo back in his favor here. And now Anti-Mage going to 7. So now we have 6 Hunter Cave Clan round 12. Man, talk about tempo. What is Alucard doing to keep his tempo? Alright, he also went to 7, throwing in Beast right now. 2-star Skull Hunter coming out, and a Doom for Warriors. Man, both Alucard and Anti-Mage are extremely strong right now. This lobby's gonna move fast. This lobby's gonna move very fast. Alright, I think Alucard is gonna get it over Boyo here. So we'll leave Alucard here. I want to see if Anti-Mage is gonna get it over Liu. And yeah, the Shining Archer stuns out that sniper. Wind Ranger cleaning up. 600 looking good. Alright, man, I feel bad for the loose streakers, and the fact that there's 3 loose streakers makes it so easy for Alucard and Anti-Mage to keep their streak. You saw it there, just facing off against just such a weak board with just Priest. Even the players not win streaking get to stay a little bit more healthy, so we'll see just how 3 opens in this game really plays out in the mid to late, because it's definitely a bit more than you want to see in a lobby. Like max 2 open forters is what you want to see. 3 is pushing it. Ideally 1 if you're the only one going the open, but you can't control what other players want to do. But right now, these early hunters are just showing why 600 is so powerful right now. The Wind Ranger with all the items putting in the work. Now I'm really curious what Anti-Mage wants to transition out of. Picks up the Soul Reaper for some Aegrises in the future if he chooses to do. Let's see if Alucard changes board at all. 2-star Fallen Witcher. We looked away for a couple rounds, and Alucard with a 2-star Fallen. Oh my god. Has a Pulse, has a Python on it. Man, just so strong boards right now. I want to see when Anti-Mage and Liu or Alucard face off against each other. Right now is Alucard versus Liu, but this Fallen Witcher 2-star does get to ult pretty early, and it's just going to be outputting the damage. Even has the attack speed to really get things done, but this 2-star Umbra is staying healthy. 2-star Sniper, man, this could be the end for Alucard's streak. It's Fallen Witcher versus a team. And yeah, Alucard going down to Liu, and Liu going from 10 gold to 23 gold. So Liu recognizing he's pretty strong with that Sniper, Skull, and Umbra upgrade, also deciding to go to 7 and just ruin the party for Alucard. So now we only have Anti-Mage with the 100% streak, not 100% streak, but with a 9 win streak right now. So feels bad for Alucard, but not all is lost. Still sitting at 92 gold with that Fallen 2-star, so still in a great position. Man, but it's gonna be interesting. Let's take a look at the comps here. We got Anti-Mage still sitting with the 6 Hunter. Maybe he can transition an Aegrises build. We'll see. Alucard with the Fallen 2-star. I mean, a lot of options you can do with that. Could be 6 Beasts, could be Demon Cave, we'll have to see. Liu with 4 Cave and some Hunters. Boyo with some Beasts. Benny with some Beasts, has a Razor Claw 2-star. Galfer with a little bit of Assassins. Revenge with a Divinity Water Spirit for now. And Drodo with some Mages. It's a little bit of Cave Clan Mages for Drodo. So we're gonna see some of these Lost Streakers finally start fielding some units. We'll jump away from Anti-Mage just for a second. Keep an eye on Drodo here. Did manage to get the Flaming 2-star, so just missing one more Mage for that 3 Mage buff. Alright, we got a little bit of Divinity with the Flaming Wizard here. Alright, 4 Divinity Flame Wizard. Alright, let's see what kind of damage this can do. Drodo is no longer on a lost streak, so just trying to stay healthy. Alright, Flaming gets to cast once. Flaming gets to cast twice. Flaming gets to cast 3 times. How many ults will this Flaming do? That is 4. This is 5. This is 6. Didn't kill the Dwarf Sniper there. 7. 8. Oh my god, 8 ultimates for that Flaming Wizard. Really seeing the strength here. So even though Drodo does not have 3 mages, Flaming Wizard, remember they took away the max, the cap for the stack, so every single ultimate is increasing that attack speed. So that Flame Wizard really popped off with that 4 Divinity cooldown there. And not to mention Cave Clan just to stay a little bit healthy. But let's jump on board with Revenge. He's looking to make a push to level 8 here. Has the Water Spirit, has Cave Clan. Alright, going up against Anti-Mage. Is Anti-Mage streak gonna be stopped here? Man, oh man, so many people. 3 players level 8 round 17. The Water Spirit does go down for Revenge, but the God of War breaking Anti-Mage's streak. So it's Revenge with the push from the lost streak, breaking Anti-Mage's streak. So Anti-Mage no longer streaking. It was a good streak though. Very good streak from Alucard and Anti-Mage early on, but now this game is evening up just a little bit here. And who haven't we checked up on in this lobby here? Alright, let's take a look at Liu here. Did find the Dragon Knight and 3 okay, so 4 Aegrises, DK with a Dwarf Sniper. Man, a lot of these comps are just so strong. In any other lobby this would be powerful. Oh, and I look away for a second and Boyo has a Venomancer 2-star. Man, these players are just insane. Oh, and here it is. We have Liu versus Boyo with that Veno 2. Obviously missing some more some units to really bring that Venomancer to a true carry. Could really utilize Kira. And what in the world is that Choo Choo Train? What is that? That's the new PCAP skin, right? That was super cool. I've never seen it. I mean, it just came out today. Wow, how do you have the PCAP skin? What the heck? Yeah, that PCAP skin was pretty sweet. Alright, so Liu definitely considering the Aegris's build, has the early DK, is more than likely going to hit DK2 when he chooses to roll for it. So let's jump on board with Boyo. He is down at 37 HP, but is considering Insectoid, is just missing the Thorn Predator, has Kira online. Oh, there it is, Kira and a 4-cost duplicate with Insectoids. Maybe this can be the moment Boyo holds on, going up against Revenge here with the Divinity. And not the best items yet for Boyo's Venomancer, but definitely has some potential. But for now, just not enough stacks for this Venomancer. Will be going down to Revenge Divinity comp. But a lot of potential for Insectoids. Just needs to hit that Thorn Predator though. Alright, we'll check back on Boyo's Insectoid. We'll take a quick peek at Galford here, who is running Feathered Assassins. Only has the Abbey Crawler 2-star, is missing the other ones. But hey, 3-star Druids never feels bad there, so could be making a bit of a comeback. So let's take a look at the comps again. We saw Anti-Mage with early 600. Still running 600, nothing's changed there. Liu committing that Aegris's build. Alucard pretty much going 6 beasts Fallen now. I guess that early Fallen just helped them commit. Revenge we did know is going Divinity. Drodo, ooh, Drodo finding himself a Siren 2-star. Very interesting. So I really love this this adaptability by Drodo. Siren, it does go in Divinity, you even see it in 9 Mage comps, but just trying to make the best of what the game presents himself. Sure, he want like Mage would be pretty sweet to put in, but oh my god, am I seeing this correctly? Look at, oh never mind. I really thought Drodo was gonna do 6 Cave Clan with Wizards, but nope, just going straight 9 Mages with a Siren 2-star. No Warped Sage yet, but hey, Swordsman 2-star does do magical damage. So 9 Mages online here for Drodo, round 21. Going up against the 6 Beast comp by Alucard. Will the Siren get to cast? The Siren does not get to cast, but the Flame Wizard's still healthy. But so is his Fallen Witcher. The Fallen Witcher is taking down the Flame Wizard. Alright, okay, so Drodo definitely has potential. It's just getting the right units together for Drodo. He's still missing that Tortilla Elder. He has the Pulse Staff, but that key unit in most 9 Mage comps is usually that Warped Sage 3-star. It is tricky because Galford does have the 3-star Warp already. Maybe the Revenge is gonna take away some warps. Even Anti-Mage has some Warped Sage, so making it a bit awkward to find his own Warped Sage. But once he finds it, it gets very, very strong. Alright, let's jump on board with Boyo here. He is going lower and lower. Did end up finding the Thorn Predator. Alright, what can he find? Any more 4-cost duplicates for Boyo? Man, just very dangerous territory. Only one 4-cost dupe right now. Going up against Anti-Mage, who's still just running 6 Hunter right now. I mean, 6 Hunter is still very strong in the mid game. It's only really late game it tends to fall off. Can this Venomancer survive it? And honestly, I really like the split positioning from Anti-Mage. I've been seeing this more and more. Like, you don't really keep the Hunters on one side. You kind of like split them up into 2 groups. I really like that. Alright, but Insectoid, maybe it's coming a little bit more online here. Venomancer does take down these Hunters. Oh, and we look away, and Drodo did end up finding that Tortilla 2-star. So we'll look back here. Still a ways away from the Whispers here. Not Whispers here, the Warped Sage, but a Tortilla 2-star, 9 mages. You'd love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Alright, and we have the U all the way 6 Agresses fully there. How's that DK looking? Still only 1 DK right now. And Benny committing 6. Let's jump overboard with Benny here. It's actually pretty strong right now. 6 Beast Kira here. So with this 6 Beast comp, we see it usually run just 2 different ways. We got you either run Fallen Witcher 6 Beasts, or you run 6 Beast Kira. Both are equally as strong. Just really depends on the items. But right now, Benny really hit this nice power spike with this Veno 2-star. And indirectly griefing Boyo a little bit. Oh wait, no, Boyo has his 2-star already. Never mind. As long as they both have their carries. Luis is from my country. Louis is from Uruguay, I believe. I believe that's the Uruguay flag. If my geography doesn't mistake me here. Ooh, and Benny just collecting the domes. A doom collector this game. Who has a rogue 2-star? There's no way someone has a rogue 2-star. You're kidding. Revenge with the Rogard 2-star in Divinity? No. This is not Divinity anymore. I think he's gonna go Warrior now. So we did see Revenge originally going that Divinity build, but high rolling a 2-star Rogard, so probably gonna transition Warriors instead, just to build around this powerful carry. Round 24 Rogue 2-star, absolutely insane. Facing off against Galford's Assassins, is his Rogard 2-star gonna be stopped? It has to take down this Warped Sage. Man, but it keeps missing. The 6-feathered not letting the Rogard hit, and it will be going down here. I mean, it's tricky. Revenge is like just... You have an original plan in mind, right? You have Divinity. That was your plan. Oh no! And Boyo did go down to Benny there. So the 6 Beast Kira knocking out Boyo's Insectoid. So not the best first game for Boyo, but on the bright side, this is a best of 3. So Boyo has 2 more chances to turn things around, and we know Boyo is very well capable of that. So we'll have to see. Man, but this game, the game moved extremely fast, like extremely fast. No time for Boyo to fully come online with that Insectoid build. We saw some players struggle with it as well last couple rounds. All right, and enough with the Rogard. Let's jump over with Galford here. He is down to 11 HP. And is deciding to bench roll this Abby. Just needs 3 more Abyssal Crawlers for this 3-star. Finds the Shining, but it's running out of gold, so no 3-star carry for Galford here. And man, depending on who he faces, I have a feeling if he faces one of the 6 Beast player, he could be in trouble. Man, and I just love how Anti-Mage, we haven't really kept too much with him, but he stayed so healthy, still at the top with 600. Like, look at that. just really playing towards his health. I'd love to see that. Oh, and as I say this, Galford did end up going against Benny, who is on a streak here with the 6-piece Kira. Is this going to be enough damage to knock him out? No, Galford going down to 2 HP. So this is it, Galford's last breath. It's Abby 3-star or bust. We saw a couple players in this situation in the past. 12 gold and a dream. To be completely honest, I don't even think Abby 3 saves you at this point in the game. You're going to need a couple more carry items, but yeah, unfortunate for Galford, unable to hit it. I think Galford will be going out here. We're going to jump back on board with someone we haven't looked at. Let's check out Drodo. Okay, so 9 mages looking a little bit better. Did find the Doom 2-star and the Warpwood Sage 2-star. So let's see how Drodo does against Benny, who is on a streak right now. Will the Siren get to cast? The Doom does get to go on the Venomancer. Siren gets to stun the team out. Is the Veno gonna get taken down? Oh no, the cure stacks are good. This Venomancer just keeps on pushing forward. Man, Benny on quite the streak right now. It is absolutely nuts. It's really crazy how strong you get when you hit a Veno 2-star. It's like just drastically different. Alright, Drodo with the Grim Touch upgrade. And I kind of said Galford, that was Galford's last round, but Galford did stay alive here. So who's a player we haven't really touched on? Let's check back on Liu. We saw him with the early 6 Igrises, now has the full DK online. Man, is missing a mini splitter, but that's okay. He has a Mealstorm, has an Oblivion Wand, or Oblivion Staff I mean. Should still be doing pretty good. Let's see, Rogard 2-star versus this DK. Dark Spirit does get to cast, but this Rogard's getting pretty close to the DK. Does Revenge have 9 warriors? Revenge did fully transition 9 warriors, and oof, doing a lot of damage there. Galford will be going down there to Drodo. Alright, so HP pools are dwindling down here. And once again, look at the diversity in the meta. Like, come on. We got Hunter, which is gonna transition Cave Clan Glacial. Anti-Mage just thinking so far ahead. 6 Hunter into Glacial. That is nutty. We got 6 Agrises DK, 6 Beast Kira, 9 Mages, 6 Beast Witcher, and 9 Warriors. No one playing the same comp. Like, think about that. Like, that is just beautiful. That is so beautiful to see. Everyone playing their own comp, and they all can win a game. It just depends how hard you high roll them, how fast you get upgraded. All of these comps are capable of winning. That is crazy. Auto chess, best game in the world, easy. All right, round 30 here. This is a big round here because you can get that rare item. So can either hit a Mjolnir, could hit that Monkey King to really push things. But let's see this transition by Anti-Mage here. So he started off 6 Hunter and fully transitioned 4 Shaman, 4 Glacial, 4 Cave Clan for now, and is looking to get to 10 for that final Cave Clan unit. Does have the Zerker carry, would love to find himself a Sacred Lancer. So pretty cool transition for Anti-Mage. I like it. So you start off on a pretty strong streak with 6 Hunter, take some HP while you're trying to go to 6 Cave to really bring 6 Cave Clan online. Oh, and I know Anti-Mage wanted that infused mass, especially with the warrior players. But hey, can't complain with the Monkey King Kang. It's not gonna be as it can definitely help. It can help against the Venomancer. So not the best, but not the worst. Alright, Anti-Mage is rolling down here. And he does go to 10. So full build coming out for Anti-Mage. 6 Cave Clan, 4 Shaman, 4 Glacial. Alright, let's see. Going up against Alucard's 6 Beast build. Keep an eye on the Berserker and the Fallen Witcher. These guys' carry, but this Zerker is popping off right now. Dark Spirit goes off, but it's not going to be enough. There is just too much HP. Oh my god, this build's so strong once you get it fully online. Alucard will be going down here. And another Ghostblade for the Zerker. Not bad. little bit more damage here.
The world's messed up.
Alright, and no mana items on the Grim Touch. Sometimes you can see players try to combo the Grim Touch with the Desperate Doctor, with the Defector a little bit. But Anti-Mage looking solid. What did Liu add at level 10? So what is he adding at 10? Okay, just has an extra Ghost Kit at 10. I was looking for like a legendary. But okay, there's our legendary. He throws in the Sacred Lancer for now. Going up against Drodo, who still doesn't have 3-star Warped Sage. But let's see how it does. The Tortilla does cast and wipes everything there. It's just about survival, and there it is. Drodo putting some damage onto Liu here. Let's take a look at Anti-Mage versus Benny. Alright, man, this is looking really good for Anti-Mage. I believe he's beating most players in the lobby. And Revenge going extremely low there to 1 HP. So, interesting, because we saw Revenge. He was going Divinity. Someone in chat mentioned he high rolled the Rogard 2-star and just commits his warrior build. But yeah, really struggling against who took that damage from him? Was it Drodo there? It was Benny, so it's the 6 beasts that really destroyed him here. So let's see who he goes up against. Alright, Berserker versus Rogard. Is it gonna be the last round for Revenge? Or is Revenge gonna stay in here? I see a Devastator 2-star. Oh, but the Shaman buff, that's no longer a Rogard, that is a Zeus. And Zerker is gonna close this one out. Revenge getting knocked out by the hands of Anti-Mage here. And these are the items here on the Zerker. Alright, we're getting closer. Our top 4 players here. We got Benny, Liu, Drodo, and Anti-Mage. Drodo finding himself on a pretty solid win streak here. Let's check the items on the Tortilla. Anything else? Okay, Ice Armor on the Warped Sage, a Pulse on the Siren, and then the rest of the items on the Tortilla Elder. Alright, so everyone pretty much max build here. Everyone's at 10. Let's see Drodo versus Anti-Mage, because that's going to tell you a lot. Alright, instead we're going to see Drodo versus this DK of Liu's here. But the DK, even with the Python, just getting melted. But as I say this, the Mjolnir is just popping off. Oh, and the Aegis buff breaking Drodo's streak there. So Liu not out of it at all. We'll jump back on board here with Anti-Mage versus Benny. Oh, and Benny absolutely destroying Anti-Mage. Oh my god. Maybe the Zerker just died? Did Benny blink the Veno? What happened there? Let's keep an eye on Benny. He just did 10 damage to Anti-Mage, and I thought Anti-Mage was looking solid. I don't know who's gonna take this. All the HP pools are extremely close. I think it just depends on the matchups. No, Anti-Mage does have 4 Shaman. Anti-Mage has 4 Shamans. He's been had it for the past couple rounds. Man, this finals is just so high level. Okay, Benny gathering a little bit of some Thorn Predators here. Has an extra Razor Claw. Alright, I guess keeping the Razor Claw is missing the Whisper Seer to upgrade it to a 3-star. But let's see, who's Benny facing off against here? Alright, going up against a mage player. Can this Venomancer survive the onslaught from the Tortilla? Tortilla completely with the Veno. So Veno's super healthy here. You get a little bit of an Insectoid, you get a Spider Queen 2-star, and Drodo taking a little bit of a shot from Benny here. And Anti-Mage going down to Liu. Wow, I really thought Anti-Mage was gonna run away with it once he got full build online. But these players are keeping up here. Alright, maybe it's the item. Let's check the items on Liu's DK. Okay game. Chill out. Alright, let's check the items on the DK. Alright, no Holy Spirit Lance, but double Wraith Shard, even made a Mjolnir. Just so much attack speed coming out for this DK. It is nutty. But of course, this is Anti-Mage. This could be Anti-Mage's last round here. Can the Zerker survive? Going up against Drodo. Does the Zerker... Alright, Zerker has a Python. It's going to survive the initial burst. Siren does stun the Zerker out. The Zerker gets Doom. It's eating a little bit of damage. But he has double Siren. Oh, never mind. That's a Shaman. And there it is. Anti-Mage just did not have enough damage to take down the 9 mages. Anti-Mage getting knocked here. Alright, back to Benny versus Liu. Oh, and that Venomancer staying alive. Jesus. Alright, so our top 3. 6 Beast Kira, 6 Aegrises, 9 Mage. Yeah, this is insane. Alright, yeah, and they're all... This is literally anyone's game. I think once we get to 40 and these items really close out these builds, we'll get to see who has the advantage. But for now, I think Benny's winning most of these engagements. Yeah, I think last time these guys faced, it was in Benny's favor. The Venomancer with the Kira stacks just stays a little bit healthy. Alright, Veno does bop the Warped Sage. It's just the rest of the team going down here. And there it is, Veno staying alive. Alright, and Liu did beat Drodo. So Drodo currently losing to both Benny and Liu. So a little bit of trouble for this 9 mage here. Oh, but finally hits Warped Sage 3-star. So he was missing it all game. This could be the power spike Drodo was needing. And pretty stacked build here though. Doom 2, Siren 2, even the Scryer just for a little bit more a little bit more tech, honestly. Alright, but it's the Warped Sage that really survives the Dragon burst. So let's see, DK going down to half. Can the Warped Sage just survive? And yeah, that 3-star Warped Sage, Drodo no longer losing to Liu. Now, let's check Benny versus Liu. Oh, and just absolute dominant by Benny there. The 6 Aegrises build just doesn't have it like that. I really think it comes down to these items. Obviously, ideally, you want to have a Holy Spirit Lance on the DK, but just the items didn't pan out that way for Liu here. Well, let's see what he can get together on round 40. Same for all these players. The Veno can hit an Axe of Fury, can hit a Claw Wand. Tortilla can hit an Origin Wand. DK can hit I can't really hit an Infuse. Can hit a Monkey King maybe. Let's see what the DK is. Is 9 Mage better than the Divinity Mage? Aren't the cooldowns OP? I think it depends on the lobby and what you're rolling. This is the finals. This is the first game of the finals here. So what did the DK get? Okay, so just Ice Armor. Alright, Ice Armor on the Siren, so it's going to be an instant cast for the Siren here. And is it gonna be Benny in the first game? Oh, and Benny did get the Axe of Fury. So this Venomancer is looking extremely stacked here. And yep, Drodo did get the Origin Wand. Alright, DK versus the Mages. Here it is. Instant Siren cast. But yeah, gets Siren back here. DK has to get through this Warped Sage. It's gonna be close. Warped Sage does go down, but the Tortilla wipes everything, but Aegis is keeping them alive for a little bit. So Drodo taking that zombie damage, going down to 4. And Benny's just staying healthy, still win streaking. And just keeping some insects on the bench, you never know. Insects are always solid against mages, so just in case 6 Beast Kira wasn't enough with these crazy items, maybe Insectoids would be enough. So Benny does have a backup plan. We're gonna go to Drodo here since he could be going out here. Alright, the 7 win streaker versus 9 mage. Can Tortilla and the team wipe it out here? Venomancer's about half health, but oh my god, so much damage. Benny knocking Drodo out there. And let's check it out. Is Benny gonna lock Liu out in the same round? Not quite, but yeah, it looks like it's Benny's game to win here. I think it just came down to the items a little bit. Infused Mass would go such a long way for this DK. But for now, definitely the better items are in Benny's favor. Curious, Axe of Fury, Heart. Yeah, this is looking super sweet. And you gotta love the Insectoid tech here. Even the Doom with the mini Doom. Yeah, I think this is the last round. Benny will be taking our first game. Oh, and Benny was blinking in the Doom, trying to get that Doom cast super fast. But this Venomancer just slapping everybody. Siren goes down. It's just the DK and Soul Reaper left. Alright, DK going down, but only losing to the Venomancer. So not out yet. Gonna go down to 2 here. Yeah, and Benny, this is hilarious. He has so much insects on the board, but 6-piece Kira is enough here. I don't think there's anything Liu can do. Oh, never mind. 2-star Dark Spirit could do it. Actually, a Devastator would be so good against this Beast build. It would really wipe away a lot of the spawns that the Beasts produce. But no Devastator in this match. Alright, is Dark Spirit enough? We get an instant Dark Spirit. Oh, it does miss the Venomancer. Is on the Dooms though. Siren does get to cast, stunning out the Venomancer in the Dark Spirit ulti. Veno's about half. Oh, this is close. This is close. It's DK versus Veno. But the Veno is just too upgraded. As long as the Veno doesn't die, that is GG for Benny. Canada taking game 1. Games are like getting into the really late rounds. Alright, here it is. This is round 2 of our finals. We had our previous winner. It was Benny who won the first game. So will Benny have another strong game? Will Anti-Mage or Boyle make a crazy comeback into this one? We'll see. But yeah, this is going to be a best of 3 series, so every single game matters. You got to accumulate as much points every single round. So we'll see. And you're happy a Venomancer won? Hey, Venomancer, it's always a potent carry. And it was actually the 6-piece Kira that won. You don't get to see that one too much. I mean, you do, but winning games, not too much. Oh, and it's Drodo with the round 1 God of War. There we go. For me, I always get debated. Whenever I roll God of War, my mind is like, alright, Divinity, and then I roll no Divinity. But like, I mean, you guys make your own decisions. If you guys are watching the stream while playing, try to not let me influence you, alright? I mean, you guys know this by now. These players are all smart enough to know what to play in these lobbies. Now we got some love for Drodo here. Alright, so we saw that last game. It got off to a pretty strong start. We had Alucard and Anti-Mage really put that pressure on early. Both of them went on a super strong streak. So I'm always gonna look to who's gonna put the pressure on early. And if it's only gonna be one person with a 2-star round 4, this is a completely different lobby. This is more of a low row lobby if it's gonna be one. We'll see round 4. Okay. Double mana item for Drodo. That's pretty good. If he does choose to go in that direction. Alright, actually only one 1-star. Or 1 2-star for all these players, and it's Drodo. So we've seen higher roll lobbies before, so. Ooh, and Boyo actually hit an early Avenge Knight. Round 4 Avenge Knight with a Frantic. Man, we saw in a previous game how crazy the Avenge Knight 3-star could be. So if you start stacking these stacks early, you really pay off in the late game. But this Avenge Knight has to survive, but the sniper is just too strong early. Alright, Sniper taking him down here. Alright, I'm gonna try to watch some of the players we didn't really keep an eye on too much. Let's actually let's just jump on Anti-Mage actually. Alright, so Anti-Mage is starting off with some Spirits and some Cave Clan. So 2 very good early game synergies. Is unable to level to 5 though, but does have a pair of Abyssal Guards on the bench. So very strong upgrade if the shop shows it to him. So we'll see. Okay, and a second person did get the God of War 2-star, and Galford immediately committing to the open fort. So last game we saw 3 players open forting that game. This time only 1 person opening, but not selling everything at 5. Deciding to keep his board for now. He does have some pairs, so yeah, maybe thinking he can hit some of them. Oh, and Alucard with the Tortilla round 5. Alright, let's check Alucard real quick. What kind of items does he have? If he has a pole staff, this could be very good. Okay, actually committed to the Blink Dagger. Any other mana items? No. Alright, but Tortilla round 5, man, if only you had a pulse, it'd be so powerful. But it's still a mana item, I guess. Alright, but yeah, still like nothing like the last lobby. Last lobby we had way more high rolls. But Liu actually going to level 6, round 6, very early. You normally see this push to 6 on round 7 or 8. Why not at 6, I guess? What kind of items is Liu working with? Okay, early game Mealstorm and a Wooden Club. Super good for Hunter early. Alright, and okay, that's such a high level. There's rarely only one open forter. Anti-Mage just selling everything, committing to the open as well. So in this one we got Galford and Anti-Mage. Oh, don't tell me Boyo's doing the open as well. Boyo hasn't leveled. We'll see. I mean, we saw last game there was 3. We never know. Yo, and Javier, how's it going in the chat? And if anyone else is like if I missed your message in the chat, sincerely apologize. We're currently in our finals here of our tournament this weekend, so I'm just super focused on these games, trying to commentate and to provide you guys with a good tournament. So yeah, if I missed your message, I'm sorry guys. But hope you guys are enjoying the stream, enjoying the tournament. A lot of hard work put into this, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Alright, there we go. Finally, some more 2-stars in this lobby. Everyone is just low rolling except for Drodo here. What does he decide to put on the bunny? Alright, commits to a mana item. So a little bit of early Aegrises, early Hunters with the God of War front line. What a low roll lobby, guys. What a low roll lobby. There's like barely any 2-stars. I saw last one we had a Wind Ranger 2-star, Shining 2-star, Skull Hunter 2-star, like super early. Nothing like last one. So we might have a bit of a slower game, I want to say. Alright, how is Schroeder gonna do? Yeah, Shining Assassin. Looking good. So we have only one player right now with the 100% streak. It is going to be Liu. We'll jump on board with him. What is Liu going to decide to do here? Obviously, he wants to keep that streak into round 10. But he needs to just maybe consider Spike a little bit. Does decide to drop Warrior for Cave Clan. 1-star God of War. Alright, putting Aegrises back in. So Cave Clan, Aegrises, Hunter. Is that going to be good enough to beat Benny here? Who's running for Cave Clan Hunter? This one's going to be close. Oh, and the 2 loose streakers face each other. Rip the lost streak. So Anti-Mage getting not griefed on purpose, but his game plan is getting disrupted. That's for sure. So we saw in a previous game, Anti-Mage was going on a lost streak. That got snapped. Now his loss streak got snapped at round 9. So, man, Anti-Mage, he has a game plan. These players just not letting him get into it, honestly. So, very tough here. But yeah, even against the 4 Cave Clan, Liu stayed healthy. I really want to say it was his early meal storm that really helped Liu go on the streak and finds himself at 20 gold. So, incredible economy here as well. So let's take a look at the lobbies here. We see Galford with an early Abbey Crawler and a Veno. An Anti-Mage committing to a Lightblade 2-star. We haven't seen Anti-Mage run Knights at all, so we saw, I think it was Benny who ran it earlier with good success, so we'll see. But a lot of Hunters in the early game, a lot of Cave Clan, couple Sins, and then 1 Divinity player right now in Alucard. But still too early to call. We've seen players transitions from all over the place. We've seen a 4 Divinity transition to a 9 Warrior. So even if they're showing some kind of comp here, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the composition they're going. Okay, so let's jump on board here with Anti-Mage. His loss streak was snapped, so doesn't even care about using the priest. Is just gonna try to see if he can at least kill some units here with this light blade. Alright, going up against Benny, who did hit the swordsman 2-star. So 4 Cave Clan swords too. The light blade, yeah, I think he wasn't really trying to win. He's just trying to kill as much units as possible. Does get a little bit of more damage with the Porcupet spawn. Hey, at least he's not in the worst spot. 50 gold. I think he could definitely work with that. Alright, and a player we haven't really touched on yet, at least in this game, is Boyo. He's kind of positioning a little bit towards Feathered Assassins. So I think it was Boyo who put together really strong Feather Sins in earlier rounds of the tournament. So I know this is a build he's very comfortable with. He's just missing upgrades. His only upgrade is that Whisper Seer 2-star. I know he would love to hit that Warpwood Sage 2-star, or at least an Assassin 2-star, but not even a pair. Okay, a pair of Abbey at least. Alright, this one could go either way. Neither of these players are ridiculously upgraded. Lightblade versus Shadowcrawler. Are the crits gonna be good? Nah, I think the Lightblade is gonna take it. Unless the Whisper Seer spawns one last time and the Lightblade goes down. Oh, it does spawn. Lightblade will be going down here. Alright, let's jump back on board with Liu here, who did end up going to 7. So 600 ready to go for Liu. We saw Anti-Mage really pressure the lobby with an early 600. Liu looking to replicate a similar strategy. And Drodo, Benny, Alucard, and Anti-Mage all going to 7. So 5 players really trying to keep the pace, honestly. That's just how fast these games go. In most normal games, it's like 2 to 3 that really go to 7 before 15. But 5 players here. Oh, and Drodo also going 600. So Liu and Drodo just early 600s. I guess if you can get the 600s online early, why not, huh? It seems good enough early to mid. And then just transition whatever you want. We have Drodo here with the Tortilla, a Wizard, and a Source. And we know Drodo likes his 9 mages, so maybe we'll see a little bit of a 600 to 9 mage, potentially, for Drodo. Either way, Drodo doing a great job of staying healthy. Alright, let's jump on board here with our previous game winner, Benny, who has a 2-star Razor Claw and a 2-star Warpwood Sage. Oh my god. 2-star Razor Claw for me usually says go beast. So maybe Benny will do another beast game. We know he's very comfortable with the 6 beast comp. Maybe we'll see 4 Cave Clan into 6 beasts. But for now, he should just be chilling. He's super upgraded right now. Nothing's gonna kill this Warpwood Sage. This bear is super healthy as well. So a lot of players looking very strong already. Oh, and Galford's still committing to that loss streak. He actually is doing the double priest strategy just to mitigate some of that damage. So you don't normally see loss streaks go too far past round 15. You normally want to start turning things around, but hey, hopefully Galford has a game plan here. And Anti-Mage is committing 6 knights. Look at that. We saw Benny put it together in an earlier game. Let's see if Anti-Mage can make that 6 knight comeback. Hit the DK as well. Alright, so let's take a look at these comps. So 6 Hunter. With some Aegrises. Maybe Liu's thinking 6 Aegrises. Drodo, 6 Hunter. We mentioned it earlier. Maybe thinking 9 Mage. Benny, mentioned it earlier. Maybe thinking Beast. Revenge with 4 Cave. Maybe still Divinity for now. Boyo with Feathered Sins. Alucard with Divinity. Anti-Mage with Knights. Galford with Feathered Sins. Alright, pretty good diversity. The one comp I'm not seeing in this one that we saw in the previous ones is 9 Warriors. So 0 Warrior players in this one. Alright, let's jump on board with Galford here. See what he wants to put together from a loss streak. Because he's no longer going to be double priesting. Finds a Warped Sage 2-star. There we go. Throws in the Abyssal Crawler. Man, he's missing just 1 assassin. He could opt to throw an assassin if he chooses to really give that Abby a little bit more crit. Alright, but here we go. Galford versus Alucard. Man, and also Liu and Drodo pushing the pace, both going to level 8 on round 16. So I'm gonna jump back on board with those two right after this one. Looks like Alucard getting the better of this engagement. And Liu's streak is finally ended by Anti-Mage. The 6 knights from behind. Alright, this is how Anti-Mage gets right back into this game. Taking that win streak gold. So Liu, what did he end up losing with? Okay, even with the Dwarf Sniper going down. So how is Drodo maintaining his streak? No Dwarf Sniper, just a Shining, but okay, I was gonna say he has 4 Aegrises, but doesn't. Maybe Drodo's streak may be coming to an end here, depends who he faces off against. Oh, but this is why Anti-Mage broke that streak. Anti-Mage has a Dragon Knight 2-star at level 7. That is absolutely crazy. Wow, DK2, one of the strong, if not the strongest knight unit without like any stacks or anything, but DK2 at level 7 for Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage just knows how to find those 4 costs. Whether it's Tortilla 2-star or DK 2-star, Anti-Mage just knows. He speaks a language of auto chess. Alright, and I mentioned it, Drodo's streak was coming to an end there. 6 Hunter can only take you so far. So, I mean, still props to Liu and Drodo for streaking as hard as they did. They're gonna maintain healthy. They're gonna maintain a lot of health as they do transition into their more late game builds. But let's jump on board with Anti-Mage and that DK. I'm assuming all items on the DK. Yeah, all items on the DK. He's just praying to get to level 8 so he can throw another dragon so that DK can just spawn from the beginning and really pop off. But yeah, no Avenge Knight 2-star, so definitely not going to be looking at that as a carry. But kind of crazy, just hitting a Lightblade 2-star from behind, and this just leads you to 6 knights, and just happening to high roll that DK. That was just really good adaptation from Anti-Mage. And to be fair, Knights never really contested in a lobby, so... DK, yes, DK very contested, but 6 Knights, not too bad. Man, but the 6 Feathered with this Whisper Seer 3-star. Just so many spawns. Can the DK close this one out? The Abbey Crawler is on the DK. The DK is getting super slowed. Oh, I don't know about this one. It's just missing a little too much. Yeah, if this DK had an Oblivion Staff, this could have gone completely different. But never mind, the 6 Night Shields with the HP regen. DK staying healthy. But no, he still loses though. Yeah, he still loses. Unless 6 Night Shields are just busted. No way. Okay, yeah. So his streak does come to an end there. Almost though, almost. But honestly, I don't think Anti-Mage in the worst position. Not the best, but not the worst. DK is always solid. But let's jump on board with Galver here, who did pretty much go all in at 7. We did see him just beat Anti-Mage, but is so far from this carry here. Deciding to just put the items on the Shadow Crawler. Is 1 away from a Warpwood Sage 3-star though. Going against the other Feathered Sins player, Boyo. But Boyo, pretty much similar upgrades. Both have the Seer 3-star, both have Warpwood 2, both have Abby 2. But Boyo has a Shining Assassin 2-star. And wow, these items are actually identical. Frantic Mass and Shadow Edge. Literally identical items, honestly. Rune Hammer and Armor. But Boyo, I think the Shining Archer, or Shining Assassin, swayed this in Boyo's favor just a little bit. But these guys going for literally identical strategies, staying at level 7, all inning for their 3-star Druids and their 3-star Assassins. So, making it a little bit harder for each other, but it is what it is. But now we're at round 20, these compositions are coming together just a bit more. Liu still with the 6 Hunter. Hit the Storm Shaman. Maybe we see Liu transition the Cave Glacial build again? Yeah, the 6 Hunters haven't transitioned yet. Revenge pretty much committed this Divinity build right now. How many Water Spirits does he have? Just 3 for now. And Benny, the guy who did hit the Razor Claw 2-star, is just missing a carry. He's so close to 6 Beasts, but no Venomancer, no Fallen Witcher in sight for Benny yet. Alright, let's see what Galford can do. He only has 4 gold. Alright, finds the Warped Sage 3-star. Alright, love to see that one. So maybe these 3-star Druids can hold off a little bit against the rest of the field here. Oh, and Boyo also hitting his 3-star Druid. So literally Boyo and Galfer are in the exact same boat. Boyo with a little bit more HP and gold though. Oh, and I was just saying that Benny did not have a carry in round 21. Benny rolling it all, finding the 2-star Venomancer. Is this 6 Beasts as well? 6 Beast Venomancer 2-star with a little bit of Insectoid. Oh my god, what a good round 21 for Benny. And we saw Benny really dominate. It wasn't too dominant, but he really closed out the game with the 6 Beast build. But going down to Galford here. So even with that Veno 2-star, that was Benny. Yeah. Oh, but the difference is that Veno not nearly a stack yet. Where are his items at? Okay, so still a little bit on the Razor Claw. Is eventually gonna move all the items to this Veno 2-star. There we go. So Puppet Mask, Armor, Double Crystal Sword, or Broken Sword I mean. Alright, 6 Beast Kira. This is the build that won Benny the game last game. So maybe he'll turn things around here. Alright, going up against 600. 600 should be falling off here. I'm pretty sure Benny takes this. I don't think the Venomancer is going to be taken down here. Dwarf Sniper is just not strong enough yet. Maybe a 3-star, maybe a DK, but not these 600s. Alright, and let's jump on board with Drodo. He's starting to make his transition from 600 into this mage composition. Let's see how far along he is. Ooh, and Anti-Mage did get dragons on the board. Okay, so Anti-Mage with 4 knights, 4 Agresses, dragons. But for now, we're looking at Drodo here, who is just, okay, finds the wizards, is putting in the mages, puts in a Devastator. Wait a second, Drodo does not have 9 mages yet? Has the option to egg the Tortilla, but choosing to hold off. Finds the Tortilla naturally. Alright, no 9 mages yet. Literally just missing 1 mage to make it work. But has a Devastator and a Doom 2-star. Siren will get to cast for him. Unfortunately for Drodo, the Tortola does eat a Doom ulti, and this Water Spirit's just gonna keep casting. Going down to 33 there. Oh, and who got knocked out here? Galford getting knocked out by Liu, the feathered Sin player, going down there. So I know Boyo's a little bit happy about that one. There's just that much more Abyssal Crawlers, that much more Shadow Crawlers in the pool for Boyo to 3-star those assassins. So if you guys are rooting for Boyo, this is good news. If you're rooting for Galford, a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright. So still no 9 mages? There we go. 9 mages online for Drodo. Round 24 here. Dropping the Siren for the Warped Sage. I feel like this should change things. Oh, but Benny with the 2-star Venomancer. This is literally so similar to the last game we saw. Drodo did play 9 mages last game, and Benny did play 6 Beast Kira. So this is literally a matchup that was running like it's just continuing on for last game, so it is insane. And the Venomancer doing the same exact thing, just building up the Kira stacks and slicing through the team. So Drodo in a bit of a rough spot, 7 loss streak, is gonna try to find this Warped Sage 3-star. But for now, let's take a look over here at the top with Liu here. Still running 600, but just how is he staying so healthy at 74 HP? Just 2 Cave Clan, 4 Aegrises, 600. How is he staying so healthy? It's a very clean transition, even at level 9. He has 2 Storm Shamans, so I'm assuming he wants to build around these Storm Shamans since he's keeping it on the bench here. So I want to say he goes Cave Clan. There's no way you go Divinity Shaman from here. Wait a second, what if he goes 6 Hunter, 4 Shaman? Is that a thing? Because I'm not seeing like any Glacial on the bench. It's not like he's collecting Glacials. I mean, that would tell you a lot. Alright, okay, he is collecting Glacials. Alright, goes to 10. Goes to 10 and just throws in Wizards. So, 7 Hunter. I know it's not a thing, but 7 Hunters. Okay, drops a Hunter. So, 4 Cave Clans, 6 Hunter, 4 Aegrises. Alright, so just looking to transition while maintaining some health here. Does end up going against Boyo. Where are the Assassins at? The Assassins are gone for Boyo. Where did they go? The Hunters just melted these Sins. And the Yu just getting away with level 10 right now. Oh yeah, 6 Hunters is a very good comp against Feathered. Because Feathered is all about the evasion and 600 doesn't evade or doesn't miss. So yeah, kind of like an indirect counter to Boyo there. That's why he went down so fast. But now we see Anti-Mage, who did go to level 9, has 6 Aegrises. So we thought he was going to go 6 Knights, transitioning into 6 Aegrises with some Knight units. But at the end of the day, with the 6 Aegrises comp, it's usually just with that DK carry. The items are looking much better at this point in the game for that DK. Just missing a couple legendaries, honestly. But the fact that he's keeping the Light Blade, I think he's going to keep this 4 Knight Aegrises build. So I don't think there's going to be room for like a Devastator and a Dark Spirit this game. But as long as he gets 1 legendary unit, he should be in a good spot. But yeah, Anti-Mage just transitioning everywhere. He just had to make it work. If you guys remember in the beginning of this game, he did go on an open fort, lost a streak round 9. So just making the best of the eco he does have. Trying to get this Lightblade 3-star. The tricky part with the Lightblade 3 is, do you stack the Lightblade 3-star in this build? Or do you keep it all on the DK? And the other decision for Anti-Mage, does he try to go to 10? Or does he just roll in for that Lightblade Knight? I guess it really depends on how these matchups are going for him. So going up against Benny, who is at 18 HP here, also struggling a little bit. So DK versus Venomancer, we've seen this one before. How tanky is that Veno? Alright, you get a little Thorn Predator 2-star action going, but the Venomancer, how is Benny so low? He seems strong. What is Benny losing to? Alright, Anti-Mage going down to 8 there. This is tough. Really, really tough. I guess this lobby just really pushed it. Yeah, this is a rip for Anti-Mage. Looking, he tried to make a comeback with this Knights. It's not over yet. But we'll see. We'll leave Anti-Mage for now. Let's jump on board with Revenge. Alright, so Revenge, literally one Water Spirit away from this Water Spirit 3-star. So let's see if he can actually hit it. I believe he's just gonna save his gold until 31 and then roll for it. He has a Storm Shaman, so potential for 4 Shaman as well. Alright, but going up against his own teammate Boyo, and the Shadow Crawler is just slicing through these Divinity right now. Is the Water Spirit still alive? Water Spirit's still alive. Shadow Crawler is about to go down. Shadow is down, but the Water Spirit's almost dead as well. Alright, Water Spirit is down. It's Shining Assassin versus his Doom. Oh my god, but the Dome is just too tanky. Alright, Revenge holding on there. Alright, very... Oh, and Anti-Mage did get knocked out there by... Drodo. Oh my god. It was just very rough early game for Anti-Mage. Really tried to like make a comeback with 6 Knights. Found the DK really early, but this lobby was just a bit too upgraded. Anti-Mage does get knocked out early, so a little unfortunate. But it happens literally to the best players in the world, so it's alright. He has one more game. Man, and Liu is keeping... Oh, no. Okay, so Liu is going to transition, similar to what Anti-Mage did last game, into that Glacial Cave build. Finds a Lancer, though. Are we going to see a 2-star Lancer carry? Liu is just filthy rich right now. 72 gold at level 10. Who would have thought just 6 Hunter in the early to mid game will give you 72 gold, level 10, round 31? What in the world? Liu just flexing on the lobby. He's filthy rich. I think with this amount of gold can definitely find the Lancer. But what is he waiting for to drop the Hunters is what I'm curious about. At what point is the Glacial stronger than the Hunters? Alright, and Revenge did end up finding that Water Spirit 3-star. There we go, and the Water Spirit just slicing through everything right now. Alright, I think it's time. Liu is gonna have to transition here out of these Hunters. Oh, and Benny going down to 3 HP. If Benny gets bottom 4 after winning that last lobby, this is anyone's game. Jumping on board with Boyo, did he hit a 3-star? Yes, he did. He did end up hitting the Abyssal Crawler 3-star with the Barbaric double Frantic Shadow Edge. So super stat carry right here. And is only 2 off from the Shadow Crawler. Look at that. Does opt to go to level 9 for the Marine for that Drodo 9 mage matchup. And perfect timing for Marine. Maybe he knew he was facing Drodo there and knew he needed Marine. But the Abyssal Crawler staying alive. Oh, it's so close. It literally got to like 1 HP. But the Abby should be staying alive here. Has plenty of lifesteal. Just have to slowly whittle down this Warped Sage. Oh, but Warped Sage did go down. Alright, Drodo staying in it. Man, and I swear Benny, this exact comp won in the game last time. This time, not even close. Not even for a top 4, potentially. Double Venomancer, 6 Beasts. This is literally the comp. But the main difference are these items here. He was way more stacked. So is it going to be Benny or Alucard who may be going out next? Oh, Alucard's missing some units. Oh, Alucard's missing some units. Alright, can Benny survive? He's at 3 HP. Can the Venomancers live? Oh, and here it is. It looks like this is going to be the end for Benny. Can it at least hold on until Alucard goes out? You just could not kill this Warped Sage. No, Alucard does go out first, and Benny follows him up. So top 5 for Benny here. Alright, so Boyo, who did not have a good last game, does find himself in the top 4. So this is really good if you're a fan of Boyo here. He definitely needed a top 4 finish going into this final match. So big props for Boyo to making this happen. So 2 Oxygen Gaming in the top 4. Drodo on a 7 win streak. Man, Drodo loves his 9 mage. He's so good at this build. He's actually so good at this. And who's gonna stop Drodo here? So Drodo, Revenge has the Shaman. Oh, but it looks like the Doom did miss the Water Spirit. Doom does go down. Yeah, and the Water Spirit is gonna break Drodo's streak. So Revenge looking super strong right now. Worst items in my life? I was mentioning that, Benny. Your items were not the best like the previous lobby. But hey, it happens. At least you do got a win under your belt. You got one more game to go, so anything can happen. Wait a second. So Revenge, was he always running? Okay, it was Liu who was transitioning Glacial. So Revenge was always running the Divinity. That's right. So throwing in the Candy Granite and Divinity, love to see it. So no 4 Shaman yet, just 4 Cave. Has the option for Shaman, but deciding to keep Candy Granite over 4 Shaman. I guess Candy Granite just that good in Divinity. Alright, so Revenge looking solid. Let's see what Boyo can pull off. Can he find this Shadow Crawler? He has 18 gold and a dream. Here it is. 2 Shadow Crawlers. Is Boyo gonna go all in for the Shadow Crawler? Look at the new peak cap skin, by the way. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's pretty cool looking. Alright, so Boyo holding on here, deciding he's not gonna hit it in 10 gold, trying to survive one more round. Alright, and Revenge did end up putting Shaman back in. So these assassins may be transforming. Oh, but the Doom did hit. Oh no, it did not. Okay, the Abbey Crawler turned into a Goddess of Light. Oh, Goddess of Light isn't the best carry, but it may just stun out the Water Spirit. Goddess of Light 3-star versus Water Spirit? You don't see this every day. But Water Spirit, yeah, I think Water Spirit wins this one. Goddess of Light, not a DPS unit, so can't really utilize those frantics. Oh, it was actually silenced, that's why I wasn't ulting. Yeah, couldn't utilize Cleave, couldn't really utilize the frantic. But here it is, Boyo needs a Shadow Crawler 3-star. And can't even find another one. Alright, it's just gonna hold there. Alright, I think if he does find the Shadow 3, that'd be pretty solid, because a great thing to do against 4 Shaman is to have multiple carries, so it would help a lot. But he's going up against Drodo here with the mages. Siren does ult out, the Abbey is on the Warped Sage and is gonna have a hard time getting past it. And the Torla with the wipe, Boyo going down to 3 HP. Man, once you get, it really seems like the power spike for 9 mage. Not only is it the Torrent or the Siren, it's that Warped Sage. It just stays alive like so hard. That's how you normally see it just stacked with armor items. And Warped Sage 9 Mage is just so strong. Oh, and let's jump on board back with Liu here. He does have the Sacred Lantern 2-star. I was kind of like foreshadowing to it. I wanted to see it, and here it is. I wonder when he hit it. But if he faces Revenge here, this thing could get transformed. Alright, let's see Liu versus Boyo. Alright, Sacred Lantern is on the Abyssal Crawler. Looks like the Abby may be going down here. It's facing off against double carry. No way Abby's that crazy, right? Abby just might be that crazy. Alright, never mind. Sacred Lantern does take the Abyssal Crawler down. And it's just pretty much cleaning up everything. The Warped Sage is not going to survive here. And this may be the end for Boyo. Alright, so a good top 4 finish for Boyo. But right now our top 3 is Drodo, Liu, and Revenge. So I believe this is the second top 3 for Drodo. So Drodo looking super solid going into our last game. If he gets another top 3 finish, he could very well just win the lobby based off consistency. So we'll see. Drodo in a very good spot. But right now I'm pretty sure Sacred Lancer with a Jade Pipe with these items can beat 9 mages. Maybe it needs like an Oblivion to really whittle down that Warped Sage. But Sacred Lancer is always really good against mages. Let's see how it does against Divinity. Oh my god. What is a Sacred Lancer? It's a Frostblaze Knight now. It's no longer a Sacred Lancer. Such a powerful carry into the weakest unit in the game. It might actually not be the weakest, but it sure is not a Sacred Lancer 2-star. Wait, and even then, it's still winning against the... I guess when it comes to 4 Shaman versus 4 Shaman, it's just an RNG fiesta. 4 Shaman, 4 Shaman. Oh my god. Don't call it the weakest. It's not the weakest, but it's definitely not an ideal legendary. It's not gonna use these items properly. Alright, so we've been seeing a lot of 4 Shaman in these top placements here. Whether it's in Divinity or the Cave Clan Glacial build. But I think Liu's in a really good spot right now. Sacred Lancer has always been like a really good win condition since it came out. It did see some nerfs a while back, but it's still ridiculously strong. Alright, and what is gonna be the round 40 item? Oh, more crit or Scythe. What does he want? Alright, just opting to grab some mana items for the Scythe. Alright, a little bit more Hex action going on. Yeah, and this is how the lobby played out. It was a very, very tough lobby here. But I want to say the edge is still in Liu's flavor. I think the Sacred Lancer is gonna beat out the 9 Mage. And then it's gonna be Shaman versus Shaman. Alright, let's see if I'm right. Can this Sacred Lancer actually beat the mages? Alright, the Sacred Lancer is on the Warped Sage. Can it take it down? The Warped Sage is so tanky, but the Lancer just keeps getting faster. Warped Sage will be going down here soon, but the armor shred from the Scryer. Wow, I really thought the Lancer, but Drodo, I was wondering why he really valued that Scryer so much. I saw him put it in his build last time, but you really saw it come to play there. Just that those armor shred spawns really playing a role. Is it really do that against Cave? Yeah, against Warrior, Cave Clan, and Goblin, it does the armor shred ability. So yeah, pretty value there. Alright, 9 mages versus this Divinity comp. The Doom does miss the Water Spirit, but everything's still alive right now. Can the Water Spirit clean it up? Alright, either way, Revenge is not going out here. Oh, but this is a copy. We should actually see it, and wow! Liu... Oh wow, that's unfortunate, guys. That is so unfortunate. Alright, whatever. Are you serious right now? What in the world is this nonsense? At our finals, F's in the chat. Come on. I haven't crashed in like months. I literally haven't crashed in months. And you know it's high level because every single game has gone to like round 40 plus. Alright, so this is it. We unfortunately missed the action on that last game, on game 2 of our finals. My client crashed out of nowhere. I don't know how. It just happened. I sincerely apologize. But we're into game 3 here. Drodo did end up winning that last one. Revenge got second. But here it is. New game. Doesn't matter what happened in the past 2 games. This is a completely new game. Completely different roles, different items. So the outcome is going to be completely different. So we will have to see. Drodo, I believe, is the point leaders coming into this final game. As long as he doesn't finish in the bottom 4, he's looking pretty solid to at least top 3, if not win this entire game. But top 3 in that game, in that second game, was Drodo, Revenge, and Liu. That was the top 3. It was just so unfortunate. But yeah, this is it. This is our final game, game 3. It's actually super early. We still did 5 games today, but it's kind of been like just going fast, huh? We could have made this one like a little bit more rounds if we wanted to. But I was just trying to err on caution. I thought best of 3 would be pretty fair. But maybe we could do it a couple more rounds. Maybe best of 5 in the future. We'll see. But I didn't want to like steal you guys the entire weekend. But of course, there is money on the line, so the more amount of games we can have in the finals, the less RNG will be involved. And yeah, I'm just so upset with that last game. I feel so bad. All right, but let's just reset. We got the final game here, so we missed out on the hype action on that last one. So it is what it is. Can't control the past. So we'll just be focusing on this game here. Alright, and oh my god, Anti-Mage did not have any luck last game. 2-star Ripper, 2-star Redux. Round 4. Oh my god. Godly round 4. This is Anti-Mage. This is Anti-Mage's early game here. No doubt about it. Had absolutely the worst luck in the early game last game. So, alright, puts a Blink Dagger on the Ripper 2-star. So just looking to get those ults going. Facing off against Cave Clan with the Tusk 2-star, but the Ripper 2-star is just too strong. Yeah, Anti-Mage definitely looking to turn things around. We all know he's an absolute phenomenal player, so you just gotta get a good early game under your belt to really get the game you want. So alright, Anti-Mage taking the entire shop, putting in the taboo. Alright, just putting in Cave Clan for now. Yeah, and it's literally just Anti-Mage right now. I mean, Alucard does have a Taboo Witcher 2-star with a Shadow Edge. Pretty cool to see. And Benny, the guy he just faced, did have the Beast, or the Tusk. And already Drodo, our previous winner, opting to open fort. So Drodo is a very big fan of open forting. And I don't want to call it too early, but he has been opening into 9 mages quite frequently. We know he's a big fan of 9 mages. Obviously, he just won our last game with 9 mages. So, if I were a gambling man, I would probably bet on a loss streak into 9 mage for Drodo. But, we'll have to see. There's plenty of auto chests to be played. Alright, but we'll keep an eye on Anti-Mage for now. What does he opt to do? Does level, throws in another Skull Hunter. Is 1 away from hitting Hunter, but I think this Ripper 2-star is gonna pretty much just streak for him. Wonder if he commits to any other items for this Ripper. Maybe an armor? Not so much the mana. Maybe that's what he's thinking. He doesn't know which direction he's going, so considering all three really. Alright, going up against Galford, who also did not have the best second game of the finals, so looking to have a hot start here. But it's just so tough to take down this Ripper. Gets to ult 3 times, and the double Porcupet early game. So much damage here. Alright, and is anyone else going to contest the open fort from Drodo? We usually see at least one other player here. No, nope. No one wants to open fort against Drodo here. Alright, so we'll stay on board here. I'm not really seeing anything too out of the ordinary. Revenge, Benny, Liu, all grabbing hunters. Boyle, Galford with some cave clan. So at this point, I would say almost a standard early game. We see a lot of cave and a lot of hunters in the early game. Sometimes you see some goblins. You see some warriors as well. It really depends what you're rolling. But most cases you're seeing hunters in cave. Oh, but the 2-star Ripper, not good enough to get over Revenge here. Let's jump over with Revenge with, okay, 5 hunters ready to go. So this might be something we take into our own games. Maybe I go like 600 extra early. Maybe you try to hit 600 round 11 into a streak, into something. Because we've seen this strategy perform fairly well, at least for a top 4, top 3 placements. At least 2 games in a row here. So maybe this early 6 hunter, as long as you roll it, even if they're all 1-stars, can be pretty valuable. Alright, Revenge going up against Benny. Benny also, he won our first game, didn't have the best second game. I believe he ended up in 5th. So he's really trying to close out this 3rd game. See if he can end up on the podium. At least a top 4, top 3 finish for Benny. We'll have to see. Everything's on the line. These players are locked in. Sorry about that. These players are locked in and they're just trying. They're just playing their best. And we do have tiebreakers if the points are, if it does come down to it. So yeah, the top 4 will be decided. Alright, let's jump on board with Alucard. So Alucard did hit the Taboo Witcher, and now finds a Sniper 2-star. Unfortunately, did already commit to the Shadow Edge, so can't really use the Shadow Edge on the Dwarf Sniper. But hey, it's it made a decision early. But already setting up for like a solid feather game. Already has 4 feathered units. The Dwarf Sniper, Feathered Hunter, not the strongest comp, honestly. I mean, it can be strong if you tempo out the lobby with it, and if you get some really good Grim Touch combos. But by itself, not the strongest comp. Can struggle a little bit against the mages, but we'll see. Like I said, as long as you get the upgrades early, it can still be extremely powerful. Alright, and it's Revenge and Benny with the 20 gold early. So these guys are doing an excellent job of ecoing. Sometimes you see lobbies where no one wants to have economy, and then sometimes you see the lobbies where 20, 20, 21, 30, and 30 on the opposite end. So very eco heavy game. So not too much aggression, just trying to value that late game. And could be fair considering these matches have been going deep into like round 40s. I think every lobby has, or every game in the finals have been 40 plus rounds. So yeah, maybe making it to the late is pretty valuable. Yeah, and a lot, I mentioned it earlier, a lot of people with these championship boards. I think almost everybody has, a lot of players have the championship boards. Yeah, Benny, Anti-Mage, Alucard, Drodo has some. Alright, so I mean, we've pretty much gone through all these players. Let's stick with Alucard for now. He has the Dwarf Sniper 2-star, Taboo 2, and throws in a Doom. Let's see if he can break that streak from Revenge. Oh, and alright, I was gonna see if anyone's gonna contest Drodo's loss streak. It looks like Boyo opting to fully open fort. And Drodo versus Boyo. Man, Drodo no longer on a loss streak. So yeah, you know exactly who you're facing round 11. So Boyo recognizing it, not letting Drodo establish that loss streak game plan. So yeah, just trying to disrupt the current point leader, just to give himself and the others a little bit of an edge. Alright, Alucard finding another upgrade in that Wind Ranger. There we go, also with the pair of Shining, so almost all 2-star hunters. To be pretty sweet, but we have Revenge going to level 7 and throwing in 4 Cave Clan. So I guess you either go 6 Hunter or 4 Cave if you're trying to push that lobby. Let's see if he can hold still all 1-star units. That is kind of crazy. Where are the items at? Crazy all these 1-stars are getting the job done. But the Grim Touch combo with the Flaming Wizard does go into effect, but the Flaming Wizard did not have enough damage there. And Revenge keeping the streak. Now this is the early game that Revenge needed here. So Revenge, also a player that should have a decent amount of points. I think he got second last game. I don't remember his placing in the first game, but I want to say if he finishes well here, can also find himself in our top 4. Alright, let's jump on board with Boyo here. Finds himself the Warpwood Sage 2-star. Nice, Ice Plate Mail, one of the best items for the Warpwood Sage. And just rocking 4 Divinity. So what we know from this 4 Divinity is Warpwood Sage refuses to die. So as long as it keeps ulting, it's gonna get the attack speed slow from so it's gonna make it hard to kill. And I think the Warpwood Sage may actually end up breaking Revenge's streak here. Yeah, it just keeps on ulting, and Boyo getting the win streak gold from beating his teammate here. Not even leveling. It's just the power of the Warpwood Sage with that 4 Divinity cooldown. It's just so powerful. So Boyo in a phenomenal spot. Didn't even have to push the lobby and get 64 gold. Super solid. Alright, and Alucard, the player that did have the early Dwarf Sniper, now does have 6 Hunter online. And look at that, has the Spider Queen grabbing a Poisonous Worm. 6 Hunter into Insectoid? That'll be pretty sweet to see. Alright, but going up against Revenge, unfortunately, doesn't have a win streak anymore. So Alucard's not going to be stealing any of that win streak gold. But he will be taking down Revenge here. So maintaining his own win streak at least. Alright, and let's jump on board with Anti-Mage. We saw him high-roll that Ripper round 4. So let's see what he's thinking right now. Hey, and Momentum with the good vibes in the chat. Always lovely to see you. Alright, so Anti-Mage. Let's go over here. So what is Anti-Mage thinking? Spectator mode is questionable. Okay, what in the world was that? Alright, so Anti-Mage has a pair of Fallen Witchers, still keeping the Ripper here. So yeah, 4 Cave Clan Fallen Witcher. So maybe we see Cave Clan Demons. We haven't seen Cave Demons at all in this game. Hey Ali, chill, we can't crash in our finals, no way. But yeah, definitely some funky stuff going on with the Spectator client. It could be the new Season 9. Every time there could be a couple bugs just from recent patches. Drodo hasn't got an option or opportunity to maybe patch some of or do a little maintenance cleanup. So yeah, we don't normally see issues like that in Spectator mode, but I think yeah, it's just Season 9, so it could be some lagging issues. We'll see. But for the most part, it's been super clean. All right, it's been super clean. Props to Drodo giving us such an amazing game. Very well balanced, but a couple kinks, I won't lie. And there we go. Fallen Witcher 2-star if he chooses to make it. Alright, Anti-Mage going to 7 and rolling down, seeing what he can find. Maybe seeing if he can naturally make the Fallen Witcher. Alright, decides to commit the egg to the Fallen Witcher. Alright, still committing to Cave and picking up some Beasts. So this is telling me that Anti-Mage is either considering... Actually, I don't even think this could be Cave Demon. The Cave clans aren't really that upgraded. I think this will eventually be the 6 Beast Fallen build here. And this is a great start. Already with the Fallen 2-star, it's gonna really help him out here. But hey, maybe he does commit the Cave Demon. We'll have to see. I think it's gonna depend what he finds first. Maybe he finds all the Cave Clan upgrades and no Beasts, and maybe he just finds the Razor Claw. So it's really up to Anti-Mage to make that call. And let's jump on board with Drodo, see what he is thinking. And no surprise here to see Drodo with a pair of tortillas. And there we go. The party has started for Drodo. 9 mages, round 17. So we've seen this before. We saw it in game 1. We've seen it in game 2. Worked phenomenally for Drodo in game 2. It's just all about finishing out this build. So Drodo loves to really use this HP as a resource. Doesn't matter how low Drodo gets. We've seen him go down to like 18 HP and still really make things work. But yeah, 9 mages online here. And Drodo, let's just say it right now. Drodo, one of the best 9 mage players in the world. Let's go. Brazil's finest here on display. Really, like, he's just super impressive with this comp. We need some more like insectoids or former rain to really counter this 9 mages, but we'll have to see what these players are thinking. Let's jump on board back with Alucard. Alucard 9 win streak off the back of just heavy upgrades with 6 Hunter and double Spider Queen and Akira. So Alucard recognizing that there's gonna be some mage players in this lobby and maybe planning ahead for the insects. The only issue is you don't have any Venomancers. That's usually the hardest unit to hit. Oh, and Boyo also with a Tortilla 2-star. There we go. Wiping nearly everybody. But the Hunter's still good. So what is Boyo running? Divinity Mage for now. But how did the Warped Sage 3-star die? What in the world? How did Warped Sage 3 die in Divinity? That's actually nonsense there. That thing should have lived. But I guess Hunter just kind of burst it down. It's understandable. So there we go. Boyo also with the 9 mages. Has the 3 wizards in. Hey, has an extra wizard just for some more mana drain. But is a lot ahead over Drodo here. I don't think Drodo has Tor or Warped Sage. Yeah, Drodo with a 1-star Tor and a 1-star Warped Sage. So Boyo is super far ahead in terms of the 9 mage build. And look at that power, just wiping Benny cleanly there. Just clean sweep. Oh, and he came prepared for the Mage v Mage matchup. Pulse Python. Boyo playing this one phenomenally. Boyo, I'm calling it now. Easy top 3. Alright, let's jump on board with some other players. Let's take a look with someone we haven't looked. Let's check Liu. Liu did get 3rd place. Working with some 6-feathered assassins here. And man, just so many people competing for this Warped Sage, making it difficult to 3-star the druids here. Still Shadow too. Man, feathered. He is the only feathered synth player though. Alright, so it's creep round. So Anti-Mage, 6 beasts already online. Fallen Witcher. So super good to see. Has the anti-magic cloak on it right now. So it's gonna help against the warriors. Ideally, he does find that Python though. Alucard with 6 beasts. Let's keep looking. Maybe going insectoids. I think Revenge is actually going insects. If we jump over with Revenge here, he has the Venomancer 2-star. So it's just a matter of time. And thank you so much, Momentum, for those gifted subs. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's just a matter of time till he gets these insects online. He has Kira here. He did opt to upgrade the sniper just for just a little bit more tempo, but just needs to find the Thorn Predator and he'll start transitioning. But going up against Anti-Mage with this Fallen Witcher, can the Veno burst down the Fallen? I don't think so. Not enough Cure stacks and so much damage coming out for the 6Bs comp from Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage even going to 9. Look at that. And oh my god, you guys are going insane in the chat. Thank you so much. Bringing in the hype. Let's just get some hypes in the chat. Spam some emotes if you have them. Let's just get a hype game for our final. This is game 3 of our finals, guys. Everyone looking to counter some mages. So Insectoid coming out here. He's digging for the Thorn Predator. He actually just deleted everything for it. So if he doesn't find the Thorn Predator here, could be in some trouble. He needs it. Finds a pair of Spider Queen and the Thorn Predator. There we go. Okay, this could work. Is running Insectoid dupes with the worm not ideal because it's not a melee, so not going to give you the Kira stacks? Okay, opts to just get Kira stacks over insects. Not a bad decision considering you have a Veno 2-star. So yes, our revenge in a very good spot here. Didn't even go too low. 36 HP is plenty for Insectoid. It's just about finding those 4-cost duplicates, getting those proper carry items online for the Venomancer. So yeah, good things coming out for the Oxygen boys in this game. Whether it's Boyo or Revenge, it's looking good for both of them. But we'll jump on board here with Liu. Yeah, still unable to find the Warped Sage. Is all leaning at 7. Trying to get that 3-star Abbey Crawler. It's just not showing up, unfortunately. And Drodo, he was running some 9 mages, did find the Torque 2, has the Siren 2, just missing the Warped Sage, but running out of gold. Everyone pretty much all winning though, so yeah, definitely noticing as soon as one person pushes, everyone trying to maintain it, just trying to survive. You gotta place top 4 if you're gonna win some of the money today. And yeah, Tortilla should be doing a good job against this Water Spirit here. Alright, 9 mages looking good. Galford taking a little bit of a shot here.
From completing my revenge.
Man, an uncontested 6Bs looking solid right now. There we go. Props to Anti-Mage recognizing the open lane in the lobby. Committing to the Fallen Witcher with that egg. Looking super sweet. And now it's just all about 3-starring this Fallen Witcher. We're not really seeing any 4 Shamans this game. So we're seeing Galford with the Divinity Water Spirit, but kind of far from hitting Shaman. So that's usually the main threat to the Fallen Witcher builds. It's when that Fallen Witcher gets transformed. So very good lobby for this 6-piece Witcher. Oh, but as I say this, Boyo's Cannon Granny just popping off against the Fallen Witcher, taking the win streak from Anti-Mage. Boyo going up to 20 gold here. Alright, and I said it, Boyo's gonna have a good game here. Alright. So who hasn't transitioned yet? It was Alucard, right? Is Alucard in this game? Do we need to pause? Is Alucard here? Okay, we're pausing. Taking a little bit of a chill pill, guys. Alucard DC'd, so we're gonna give him a fair chance to get back in the game. I'll catch up with chat. Drax, appreciate it. And you guys really spam the hype. Thank you again, Frozor Momentum, for those gifteds. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Sorry I can't shout each and every one of you guys out. I'm just trying to focus in on this game. So once Alucard makes it back in, we'll unpause. Good time for a water break as well. Ooh, but very scary situation for Benny. So he was our game 1 winner. Didn't have the best second game and is a little bit struggling here. So the adaptation that these players did make from the second game is more 9 mage players. So I believe Drodo may have been the only 9 mage players in game 2. And now we have 3 9 mage players just because they saw how powerful it was. Is there a command for link to leaderboard? I don't have the current standings right now. So we're gonna just have to calculate the scores right after. And that's the leaderboard for channel points. I don't have the scores yet for this game. I believe Drodo is our point leader currently. I believe he has a 3rd and a 1st. That's as far as I know in terms of points. So keep an eye on Drodo because I believe he is the point leader. But yeah, we're just waiting on Alucard. No rush, guys. No rush. We'll do. If you guys have questions or just want my attention, you guys have all my attention now. We're just taking a little bit of break. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could take a look at these comps here. This is literally 9 mage with Cannon Granny. Look at that. Cannon Granny, low-key, super versatile unit. If you're just trying to like slow stuff down, it's just so good. We saw it really play pretty well against that Fallen Witcher. The Fallen Witcher blinked and Granny just said, hey, chill out there. So yeah, did pretty good against the 6 beast. That's why Pollo finds himself on that +5 win streak. But yeah, and look at Revenge's Insecto right here. I mean, I guess you guys can do this as well. The players in this lobby are like taking a breather, analyzing what they need to do to get back into this one. So, hey, not the worst, because usually auto chess is fast paced. You don't have time to think. You got to make really important decisions very quickly. That's a really cool element of auto chess. We don't normally have like this 5 to 10 minute downtime in between matches. So could benefit, could maybe some players lose their fire, maybe they lose the tempo, but hey, we're just trying to be fair. We're giving Alucard a chance to get back into this game. Awesome job organizing this tourney, considering it was just you. Super organized. Hey, thank you so much, Ali. I appreciate that. I have one question for you. What is up with your hairline? What you mean, my hairline? You're saying this? Like a little back there. Alucard needs 2 minutes. All right, hopefully he makes it back. I played yesterday. I knew there's Cave Demon build, but I don't know how, so I had to watch your YouTube while playing. Did you really? That's crazy. And we never saw a demon Witcher come out, so yeah, it's a strong build, but no one deciding to play it, unfortunately. So Alucard needs 2 minutes. Okay, so he is making it back, right? Is there a best build in the game? If not, what are the top 3? Top 3. I'll give you a top 5. 9 mages, 9 warrior, divinity, water spirit, shaman, 6 beasts, either Kira or Witcher, and then and damn, could be 6 Agresses, could be 9 sins. But yeah, those are like the top ones. Attacking the hairline, hey, can't control it. It's an aging process. It's all good though, I don't mind. Non-insect, hey, I guess insects up there as well. Yeah, for sure. It's just a bit riskier. Alright, yeah, a lot of downtime in the middle of this game, but hey, we'll keep it fair. At least we have the opportunity to pause. Omega Lol saying hi in the chat. Yeah, it's all good though. Hopefully we get right back into this one. We're missing Divinity 6 Knights? No, not so much Divinity 6 Knights. That one seems harder to pull off. But I do think Knights are solid. I think they can top 3. They definitely aren't a top build, but I think they're a top build if you get the 3-star Revenge Knight, which can be hard to do, or like a super stack DK. But yeah, we haven't really seen Knights really come out at all. Agres's DK is top 5. I think so. I think it's still top 5. It has good matchups. It's good against Divinity. I swear it could do, sometimes it struggles against 9 mage. It really depends on the items on DK. Time to listen to some Lena Gomez while we wait. I mean, I could turn on a little something. Throw this on while we wait. Okay, never mind. We are back into the action. We have Alucard, who did make it back into the game. So hopefully everyone's good. This is a creep round. So yeah, everyone gets time to just figure things out back into the game. Yeah, Alucard is back, so we just waited. Alright, yeah, we definitely lost like the momentum for this game. I'm trying to like catch myself and get back into the groove of things. I'm trying to look at his scoreboard here. Let's take a look at Revenge here, because he has a pretty strong power spike in the future here. There we go, a 4-cost duplicate for Revenge. Seeing if he can use an egg instead. Alright, so his very first 4-cost duplicate, so guaranteed to spawn, or not guaranteed, but highly likely to spawn a 3-star insect. The Venomancer does blink to the back line. Is it gonna get critted by the— oh my god, no way. Veno can't die before the insects. Alright, and yeah, the 3-star spider, or the 1-star spider queen turns into a 3-star worm. And this is the point where it really starts looking good for insectoids. Yeah, 3-star Lord of Sand, 3-star, 2 3-star Lord of Sands, and a 3-star worm. Is looking really good for Revenge, and this might be the end for Liu if this worm keeps spawning. Oh my god, this is 10 damage. Liu, who got 3rd our last game, getting knocked out to Insectoid. This could be a really good side for Revenge. And man, we'll jump on board here with Benny, who is also running 9 mages, but is just 1 Tortilla short. No, 0 gold. No Tortilla 2-star. Does have the Doom 2. Does have the Warped Sage 3-star. But is the Tortilla 2 or Tortilla 1-star gonna do enough damage? Going up against Alucard here with some hunters. Tortilla is just about dead. Does clear the board though. Alright. Alright. I think Benny's gonna be surviving here. I don't think the Venomancer is gonna take down the Warped Sage. Alright, Benny's surviving. How's Galford doing against Benny? Alright, Galford is going to be losing to the Warped Sage, I believe. Oh, and Drodo losing to Anti-Mage. So, oh, it's looking so scary. So, 2 previous winners. Drodo won Lobby 2, and Benny won Lobby 1. So, or Game 1. And both of them may be finding themselves out in the bottom 4. So, this can literally be anyone's tournament. It's crazy. I told you, new game, it could be anyone's match. It's just different roles, different items, different game plan. Alright, Benny still not finding Tortilla. Decides to spread out a little bit. Alright, the 2 previous winners, are they going to be knocking each other out here? One has a Tort 2, one has a Warp 3. What's going to be better? But the Warped Sage 3-star surviving. Drodo going down to 2 HP. Yeah, oh man, if you guys want to know what's the key unit in 9 mages, it's a Warped Sage. It's not even the Tort. All 9 mages have no chance? Yeah, this Insectoid, oh, let's jump on board with Revenge. He now has 2 Spider Queen duplicates. All his Insectoids are leveled. Yeah, Python on this Venomancer. Yeah, if Drodo or Benny face up against Revenge, actually, if Galford, Drodo, Benny face Revenge, they will be getting knocked. Hell, even maybe Alucard may take 19. That's just how strong Insectoids are. So let's see. Alright, Insectoid versus Insects. Both do have the Venomancer. Alright, let's see who gets better insect spawns. Actually, we're gonna take a look at Benny just because he's so close to oh, an Anti-Mage knocking Benny out here. Benny going out in 7th place. Is Galford gonna be next to go? It really looks like Insectoids was the key composition that no one was really running in the previous games. So maybe just some kind of adaptation from these players. Yeah, and Insectoid once again knocking 2 of these players out. So Galford and Benny. So now we just have Anti-Mage with the Fallen Witcher 6 Beasts, Insectoid for Revenge, Boyo and Drodo, the final 9 mage players, but an unfavorable matchup against the Insects. So let's see, we'll keep an eye on Drodo. Who does he face up against? I think Drodo may lose to everyone in the lobby, unfortunately. Okay, creep round. But yeah, Drodo, I think, loses to the insects. Can maybe win against Boyo, but I think loses to the 6 beasts. So this is tough. I know Drodo just wants to survive for top 4.
He's coming.
If Drodo top 3, I think he wins. Yeah, it's likely. I'm not sure about top 3, but if Alucard gets knocked first, there's a chance he gets top 4. Alright, at least Drodo, if he is going to go out, does get to go out with the Warped Sage 3-star and the Grim. So every unit is 2-starred for Drodo. Unfortunately, still at level 8, just trying to dig for those units. Everyone else did go to 10 and 9. So Drodo, who is he going to be facing off against here? And is facing off against Alucard's Insectoid. So as long as his Venomancer doesn't go down, and it's not because it has a Claw Wand, it should be favorable in Insectoid's Venomancer taking down the Tortilla. It's just the insects surrounding the Warped Sage, and who's gonna survive? Oh, and it's Drodo going out in 5th. So now, this is, I don't know who's gonna win the tournament. I really don't know. The points are very, very close. Like, I think Drodo's still top 3s, but I'm not sure who our winner is. It could be Revenge, actually. I think he's been fairly consistent this entire tournament. I think Drodo wins. Maybe. We'll have to calculate the points here, but we'll keep an eye on Alucard. 2 HP in a Dream here. And tons of spawns. Is the Fallen Witcher going to be enough to take down these insects? Because the insects are only getting stronger and stronger. Alright, I mean, the insects are dead, it's just the Venomancer. There we go, Fallen Witcher versus Veno. Can the bear get a root off? It is not. Oh, and the slow Fallen does go down. It's gonna be Alucard taking 4th place. And I called it. I said Boyo and Revenge would have a top 3 game like 10 rounds ago, and I'm glad I was right. So we have Boyo, 9 mages, Revenge, Insectoid, and Anti-Mage with the 6 beasts. We saw Anti-Mage take down Alucard's Insectoids, but can Anti-Mage take down Revenge's Insectoids and also take away that win streak? We're about to find out here. Alright, here it is. Anti-Mage versus Revenge. The Fallen Witcher does TP to the back. The Venomancer is still very far away from the Fallen Witcher. How are the items looking? I mean, decent items for both. Nothing too crazy just yet. Okay, 3-star Lord of Sand and Venomancer are left on the board here. It's just a Fallen Witcher. Oh, but it gets a little worm. And there we go, Anti-Mage breaking the streak. Yeah, I think if Revenge does, I think Revenge probably may win our lobby, but like I said, we got to calculate the points after this game, and then I'll have the top 4 for you guys. Either way, ridiculously well played by every single one in our finals. This was really nice matches, so extremely fun to watch and witness. Ridiculously high level, so always fun to commentate. Oh, and we get a little bit of spirit action. The Fallen Witcher does get stunned out. Tortilla Elder still alive. We have a Devastator. Oh, and the Tortilla clearing out the Fallen Witcher, but the Sacred Lancer staying alive. And there we go, Anti-Mage knocking Boyo out with the Sacred Lancer tech. Look at that, so Boyo will be taking 3rd, so Revenge versus Anti-Mage. I'm not sure how close Anti-Mage is to our leaderboard. He didn't have the best second game, but I think his first game was good. It's just that second game he didn't have a good result there. But still, I think these guys are fighting for a top 4, so we'll see. Either way, they're both relatively healthy, so it's gonna be a great 1v1 here. And again, like comps that weren't even presented in the previous 2 games. We didn't see any insects, we didn't see 6 Beast Witcher. So completely different comps winning this time. Last time we had 9 Mage, Divinity Shaman, and Glacial Cave. So it's just so cool to see the diversity in the meta each game. It's just nuts. It's just absolutely nuts. And appreciate that raid. Welcome, dudes. Alright, so Anti-Mage praying for that Fallen Witcher 3-star, has plenty of gold to roll for it. Alright, maybe not plenty of gold, but is working on it. Alright, throws in the candy, or the cannon granny. Let's see what it can do against his Venomancer. Alright, both carries are just blinking into the backline here. What are the items here? So Dragon Bone Ballista for the super crits, and what did the Venomancer get? So the Venomancer just got this the big blink. So yeah, Fallen Witcher with the crits. So is 6 Beast just that good? Oh my god, it's really just dumpstering Insectoid. Look at that, and freaking Candy Granny, or Cannon Granny just doing so much there. And wow, I love this tech. So normally in the original 6 Beast Witcher build, you normally tech in Warlock. You always see Dark Spirit in these kind of builds. But really, oh, never mind. I was just gonna say, I really thought Anti-Mage valued the Cannon Granny so much that he opted to not have that Warlock. But yeah, never mind. Just throw in the Dark Spirit. Alright, this is gonna be close. Where did that Dark Spirit land? It did land on the Venomancer, but it's not doing enough to really kill it down. But the Rogar buff did apply to the Venomancer, and everything's wiped. It's just the Venomancer. And yeah, this is looking like it's Anti-Mage's favor. So Insects, not as powerful as I thought. So have a phenomenal matchup against Mage. Not the best matchup against 6 Beasts. Just that extra 6 Beast damage is shredding through it. Especially that demon damage as well for the Fallen Witcher. So it really depends what was going to be in. Revenge and Alucard betting on Insectoid to try to counter the 9 mages in the lobby. But it turns out it was Anti-Mage with the 6 Beast that was the real threat in this lobby. And it looks like Anti-Mage may just take it. And with this first place, if he does get the first place, may shake things up for the leaderboard. So right after this game, this is our last game. It was just a best of 3 for our finals. We'll be calculating the scores right here. And we'll see. Oh, but it is not over yet. Revenge's Venomancer did survive this time. So it's not over yet. It was 2 rounds in favor of Anti-Mage, and that was the first time Revenge took a round off of Anti. So 2-1 since it's been a 1v1. Alright, and has 6 Fallen Witchers, just 3 more to go. Has plenty of HP to kind of just eco up to really dig for the Fallen. And I think the Fallen 3 would really sway things in Anti-Mage's favor. Revenge has no way of activating 4 Shaman with his build. So Fallen 3 is going to pop off. But Revenge not too far off from his own Venomancer 3-star. So we may get to see Veno 3-star versus that Fallen 3-star. Which is always pretty nutty to watch. Uh-oh, Fallen Witcher's going down to the Venomancer. This is the second round going towards Revenge here. 2-2 in the chat. Or not in the chat, what am I saying? 2-2 since the 1v1. I was like reading chat and then talking at the same time. Alright, this HP pools are getting closer. I believe fatigue is into effect, so this can literally be over on round 41. Yeah, well, it's 2-2 in the chat. It is 2-2 though. Since it's been 1-1, Anti-Mage won the first 2 rounds, but Revenge has won the previous 2 rounds. So right now, it's in Revenge's momentum right now. So I think this is Anti-Mage's all-in right now. He's gonna all-in for this Fallen Witcher, because this is the last round of the tournament. I don't think it goes past 41. What do you mean by fatigue? I'm relatively new. So fatigue is when it's a 1v1, everyone HP pools gets half every round. It's just a way of mechanic in auto chess so the game doesn't drag out forever. So after 3 rounds 1v1, fatigue takes into effect. So as you see here, Revenge was at 7, went down to 4. Anti-Mage was 17 and went down to 10. It rounds up. So I'm not sure if it's exactly half. Man, and no Fallen Witchers, unfortunately, for Anti-Mage, rolling to 0. The 30 gold. Is he gonna opt to sell any of this for further rolls? No, taking out the Venomancer for the Dark Spirit. Let's see. Any crazy items? No, any crazy items on the Venomancer. Barbaric Curious for the Venomancer. I think this is Revenge's game here. Yeah, the insects are looking good. It's just the Fallen Witcher left to be dealt with. The bear goes down, the Fallen Witcher surrounded by the insects, and this is gonna be GG. Oh, Oxygen Gaming's Revenge with the victory, and that just may be the tournament winner there off of that win. Oh my god, very well played. Anti-Mage, another phenomenal performance, but it's gonna be OG's Revenge with the victory. And yeah, depending how he did in the previous lobbies, may just be our tourney winner. So yeah, let's go ahead and calculate the totals.